Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Onte, and welcome to the Alpha Talk podcast. And you won't believe it, man. And actually, I was pretty surprised earlier when I was typing in the notes and stuff like that. But we're on episode 29, bruh. 29, dog. Like, that's so crazy to think, man, that I'm one episode away from being from 30. Like, man, like, I never thought in my life, like, I'll be this close to, like, getting almost to like the 50 episodes underneath my belt. Man, it's just crazy to think about, man. And honestly, I can't remember precisely when I started, but like I think I started like around solo dolo by myself, maybe like around last year sometime. I'm not too sure when that happened, but it was a pretty cool time. But welcome to the podcast, man. We're on episode 29, and I just would like to say, man, if you were tuning in right now, my gaming team right now is actually doing a tournament right now as we speak. So we are having fun with it. This is our second tournament. We're doing amazingly great right now. So I have all my details on Alpha Gaming Team _ on Instagram. So if you want to go check that out, man, go check out my team. They're live right now and doing their damn Doug Thizzle. So welcome, everybody. I have a few topics that I want to go over. It won't be too long. It will be the exact time because I do have to go handle some stuff with the gaming team. But I'm glad to be on here. Today's a very wonderful day. I feel good. I'm starting to get, up there with the weight and stuff like that, lifting weights, staying consistent. So I have 3 topics that I want to go over today. I don't think they are pretty important to me because of what happened to me a couple of days ago, or maybe like yesterday or like a couple of days ago. But I feel like these topics will be important to you and for myself as well while I'm explaining to you guys. So for the first, I'm going to just say all 3 topics that what I'm going over is. The first topic I'm going to be going over is letting others determine your life. Now that one right there is a very, very, very good topic to go over. The second one I'm going to be going over, cleansing yourself from any social media apps or anything. Really, the whole topic of that one is based off of your social media apps or something like that. The third one is going to be talking about myself. Believe in yourself like you believe in God. So these topics are very important topics to me because of what happened a couple of days ago. I might go into depth with that. I might not. But instead, we're going to go over the first topic. And the first topic is letting others determine your life. So, matter of fact, I can go into it as we speak. So maybe like 2 days ago, something happened with a current event going on in my life. So, and what happened in that event was that a lot of people that was like, maybe that I talk to on a daily basis, or if you talk to them on a daily basis, and these people are like in your ear all the time, telling you like certain things on like, maybe you are a bad person for doing this, or you're stupid for doing this, or you're not smart enough, you should never make this decision for yourself, and like saying all this negative stuff like in your ear all day. And basically, like, I let that person whoever was talking to me, that person was close to I was letting that person get close to determine on my lifestyle and how I determine my ways of life. And so it really hit me in a very, very hard way. And so I feel like this is a very, very important topic for anybody, because I feel like everybody goes through something like this where somebody tries to determine their life for them. And it can be in any form or fashion. It can be. So it can be someone telling you through text message like, oh, you shouldn't do that, or why are you doing that? That's not a smart move. But it's like, you don't pay attention to these people, and it might hit you or rub you the wrong way, but that's okay. We are humans. We have feelings and stuff like that happens. But you shouldn't let that person determine what you're going to do or your decisions or something like that, because whatever the fuck makes you happy and whatever makes your heart just like jiggle in your chest and stuff like that, you get butterflies and stuff like that, like whatever makes you happy and passionate, then you should absolutely do it. It doesn't matter who's telling you what. It doesn't matter. Like myself, I moved to Austin and took a leap of faith, not knowing what was going to happen once I got here, not knowing what was going to hit me back to back. Like, I don't know what was going to happen when I got here, but instead I took that leap of faith and stopped letting people get in my ear telling me what to do and what not to do. Oh, maybe you should stay home, bro. Maybe you should stay in your hometown. No. This is my life. This isn't your life. So do whatever you want. And now if you have people in your ear telling you certain things and how to move and do this and that, like, man, fuck. Sorry for the cussing, because I know some people have been complaining about the cussing, but I'm sorry. But sorry about the cussing, but don't listen to these people. You shouldn't even have these people in your circle. You know, if you're hanging around people and stuff like that that are like doing some things that you know for a fact that you shouldn't be doing, so you can better yourself or better your business or better your life or your mental state or whatever it is, you should absolutely do it, because yourself is more important than that next person. That next person who's over here telling you, oh, you shouldn't do this, or oh, you shouldn't make that move, or this and that and the wolf about that. Man, that person is scared to risk their life for whatever the hell they want to risk their life for. Like me, I love what I do, and I love every single thing. I risk my life over this, you know. It has to be about that type of mindset to get where you got to get to. And now it took me, I'm 25 years old right now, and it took me a long time to understand that specific concept. Stop letting other people's fear be put onto you, because everyone's different. Like, you live the life you want to live, and it's like sooner or later you got to start understanding, like, either I'm gonna take my life serious, or I'm just gonna keep BSing and letting other people influence me to do bad stuff or not concentrate on what I gotta do. So it's like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, if people are sitting here making you procrastinate with your stuff over and over again, you gotta sometimes, step to the side and be like, hey, look, talk to yourself in the mirror. Like, I talk to myself in the mirror all the time. You should definitely look yourself in the mirror and just be like, hey, look, what do you want to be? What do you want to do with your life? What is holding you back from your life? You gotta do what you gotta do. And it's like, sooner or later, ew, that was gross. But sooner or later, you gotta, like, handle your stuff and do what you gotta do, and stop letting other people determine your life for you. And it's a very sensitive topic to talk about, because a lot of people don't know how to, like, get this concept serious. They want to, like, don't get me wrong, every single body on this planet is not every single body, because the people, like I said, people have developed themselves and stuff like that. But, like, people in this life have learned that being lazy is going to get you nowhere. And for me personally, I have always been a true procrastinator, and it sucks, man. It's real life stuff, and people will actually hold you back from getting to where you got to go, man. Next thing you might know, it could be a year or so later, and you're still doing the same stuff, being in the same place or same situation, and it's not getting to where you got to get to. And it sucks to say that, but some people understand that concept pretty late. I understand that concept pretty late. So if you're out there, man, and you are dealing with situations or dealing with people who's telling you shouldn't do this, or you're scared for yourself actually to go shoot for your dreams and stuff like that, then it's like, man, look, like, enough is enough. Either you're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it, because it's like time is ticking. And I'm starting to realize now that time is only an illusion, and it's not like an actual, like, figure, because we all got 24 hours in a day. So what do you do in your 24 hours to better yourself? Like, this topic is going to lead into the second topic for sure. So be patient about that. But it's like, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. Now, next thing, like I was saying, next thing you might know, it can be a year from now, and you're doing the same stuff over and over again. But deep down in your heart, you know for a fact that you don't want to do that, and you don't want to do that, and you want to better yourself to feel good. And you've probably been through a struggle, or either you're already going through a struggle. So, like myself, I have to motivate my fucking self every day. Like, come on, bro. Like, either you're gonna get yourself together and get out of this struggle, make more money, look right, get your mind right, read more books, do what you gotta do, and stuff like that. And so it's like, you gotta become the better self. You have to become the best self of yourself. Become the best version of yourself. And it sucks though, because like I said, some people don't understand this concept till late in their life, which is okay. But as long as you understand, like, I gotta hop on this stuff quick enough and efficiency enough or consistently and do what you gotta do, man, I promise that it's gonna happen. All these other negative people are gonna end up removing themselves out of your life, and realizing, like, that you're on a different path. You have a stronger mindset. You have other things to do. Like, this is life. Life isn't easy, because if it was easy, then everybody would do it. We have homeless people who give up on themselves and don't give no fucks at all. You got people who are trying to maintain and do what they gotta do. You got people who don't want to do stuff for themselves because they want to live the same basic life that been living, and tell themselves every day that they can't do it, and this and that and that. Like, this is some real life stuff that people don't want to hear and don't want to listen to. Like, this is part of life. Life is gonna keep throwing fastballs at you, but you have to maintain and keep your head high and keep doing what you gotta do. You can't sit there and curl up in the ball and realize that like, oh, I can't do this right now. I just keep pushing it away and doing what I gotta do. I mean, keep doing the same thing like that, because no, life, Mother Nature itself is gonna keep evolving. You're gonna keep getting older. You gotta like eventually do something to improve. Like, come on now, like there's a lot of people that I talk to who just don't kind of like understand the concept of like evolving throughout life and developing yourself as a regular human being. Like, it sucks that people learn it late, and I learned it late myself, but it's like we all can do this as a team, and do this as one. It's possible, and it's gonna take a grind, grit, and guts, and maybe blood, sweat, and tears to get there, but you gotta get there. There's no other way of life. And throughout life you have to develop. You gotta elevate. You have to. It's part of life. That's real as I can get it. For the people out there that doesn't understand that figures, people, objects, whatever can distract you from your own life and your own goals. It's up to you to maintain on that course. Meet new people. Go be a network with different people. Learn how to do stuff. Like, get ideas from people and maybe implement it with your stuff. But don't take their idea, but take the bits and pieces and put it into yours and go from there. Like, you gotta, do what you gotta do in life to get what you want. It isn't just a sit down and be lazy puzzle. This is life. You gotta be active and handle your stuff. Like for an example, like, how should I say, like, I went from being the age of 18 to like 25 now. So from the age of 18 to 25, I've been like alone, basically, like not living with parents and doing stuff like that. So it's like, obviously it took me a while to understand certain concepts throughout life, but now I understand, like, I don't want to struggle no more. I want to have more money in my bank account. I want to look good. I want to have the right body. I want to look right. I want to feel good. I want to wake up every day knowing for a fact that my money isn't going to be gone, or my money isn't going to be touched. I want to wake up every day knowing that I'm able to have money to pay my bills. I want to have money that I know I can invest in myself and invest into money to make more money, or do whatever it is that you got to do to make more bread. If you want to look good, to buy more clothes, you got to get the money. You got to develop yourself. If you want a better relationship, a better husband or wife, or a better relationship with friends, or you want to meet more people, you got to get the mind right. If you want to be able to have your body right, look good, have the six-pack, have nice arms, lose weight, you got to get the body right. Like, this is all part of the process of life. Like, everything is a part of the process. And I promise, man, like, it sucks because it took me a long time to realize this stuff, man. And I know a lot of people out there can relate to this stuff, man. And it's like, you still have time to handle your stuff and do what you gotta do, man. Age is just a number. As long as you are developing yourself as a person, then age doesn't even matter. So that topic is a very cool topic, and a very dope topic I think everybody should know about, man. And if you want to know what the topic is, it's about letting others determine your life, man. And this is very cool, because it plays into part what they're saying is, like, if you're very spiritual, if you're not right with the man upstairs, if you're not right with God and stuff like that, then like, okay, it's time for me to get right with God, and it's time for me to basically man up and woman up, and just handle the shit, man. Just handle the shit, dog. Like, just like if you were talking to your parents back in your younger days, man, handle your shit, man, before it's too late. So shout out to everybody who heard that one. So we're gonna hop into the next topic, and the next topic is something that I posted on Snapchat. So if you don't follow me on Snapchat, man, if you want to follow me before I make my decision on what I'm gonna do, my name is Almighty_SOAA. Follow your boy on there. And so the second topic is cleanse yourself from any social apps. And this can play into your social life, or who you talk to, or whatever it is. It can play into a lot of roles, or whatever you do. So what I mean by this topic is cleanse yourself from any social apps. So basically, if you follow me on Snapchat, I had made a post and said that I am thinking about deleting Snapchat. Now, obviously, that you have Instagram and all these other stuff, all these other apps that you can delete, but I have a podcast, I got a gaming team, like, I got certain stuff that I need Instagram for. So There's nothing I can really do about that at the moment. But in the meantime, like other unnecessary apps like Snapchat. So I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna tell you guys my reasoning on why I feel like anybody should get rid of either all your social apps or just one of them or whatever one which one prefer with you. And the reason why I feel like this is because there is some stuff that I realized about Snapchat that has been kind of bothering me a little bit. And honestly, the number one thing that has been bothering me so much is whenever I get on Snapchat, honestly, it's kind of boring. And why do I say it's kind of boring? Because maybe back in the day when Snapchat had first came out, it was nice, cool, calm, and collect, and I liked it. Everybody was doing their thing. It was lit. Everything was lit about it. But now it's kind of just like, man, like I got a lot of stuff that I want to do in my life, and it's kind of like I need to focus. Whenever you get on any social media app, we all know that social media is a distraction. It's a distraction. Like they build up your own algorithm. Like it's a distraction, especially people out there who have TikTok on their phone. It's distracting. You can be on the apps for hours out the day. If you're on Instagram, you more than likely see over 100 pictures on Instagram. So I mean, this topic is a very sensitive topic to certain people because people can't get rid of their social medias. And the reason why I feel like I should get rid of my social medias like Snapchat is because, like I said, man, just sometimes when I just get on social media, get on Snapchat, and I realize like some of these people that I follow on here, either I don't talk to you in person at all. I have not seen you in person for over how long now? Maybe since high school when Snapchat first came out. Like I don't talk to none of these people. So these people that I do talk to that I haven't seen in forever, these are what you call cyber friends. These friends don't give a about you or what you do. They just talk to you because of stuff that you post or something that's interesting on Snapchat. And I think that's absolutely weird. And I think that's wrong for, your mindset and understanding your way throughout life and stuff like that. So I don't understand how people. I used to enjoy it, but now it's kind of like it's getting kind of weird because when you get on Snapchat, ask yourself, when you get on Snapchat or any app that you get on and you see something cool on there or you see a dope something on there, right? And you see it and you go do something or whatever and you think about that, you probably more than likely not going to remember what you've seen on any social media app after 5 minutes because you see so much stuff on Snapchat. You don't realize like, oh snap, like I'm on this app for too long. And so the need for me to delete Snapchat is because, man, think about it, dog. You got all these people on here and it's like all these people are posting the same thing or they're posting their everyday life every single day on Snapchat, like, or any social media, but Snapchat for the main one because everybody's on Snapchat posting the same ridiculous amount of stuff on there. Either the people on Snapchat are cyber friends, they are more than likely people who are there on clout, they do stuff for clout or anything like that. So it's just weird to me, man. It's just so weird to me in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just so weird. And another thing that I think is weird about it is the fact that Snapchat has the whole map thing and stuff like that. I think that's weird because you have women nowadays, who don't even know about that. And whenever you slide over to to the map, you literally can see people exactly what house they're in, the building and everything. Like you see the street name, like you can literally pull up on somebody on looking at that map. Like it's so crazy, and I don't think it's cool. And I just wanted to say, how you doing, Miss Linda? Thank you for tuning in to the live, man. I don't know if you're still in here or not, but thank you for tuning in and leaving a comment. Appreciate it. But man, I just think Snapchat is an absolutely weird app, and also they have a lot of people have private snaps. Like me personally, I have private snaps. Don't worry about what's going on with my private snaps. Don't worry about that. But there's other people who got private snaps, and I'm in a lot of people's private snaps, and it's just like, dang, like this is crazy, right? And you got people who complain about losing weight. You got people complaining about doing better in their business. You got people complaining about gaining muscle in the weight room or being consistent with their businesses or something like that. But it's like, how can you possibly do that if you're posting and being distracted on your social medias, especially Snapchat, all day, every day? Like, the whole point of life is obviously with the memories. So if you're going through this, or you have been thinking about this specific like mindset of deleting your social medias, just think about something. Think about one thing. What is it that makes you want to keep, like, do you have any memories on your social medias in order for you to keep it? Like, if you have important memories, I mean, yeah, you can keep it, but at the same time, it's like, I can just save this stuff to my phone if I want to. So it's like, there's no need for you to keep it. And so I just feel like, man, that's crazy. All these people complain about all these certain things, but they spend most of their time on social media. The whole aspect about life is for memories. When you go out to public, what do you see more? When you go out to like events or ball games or football games or any, it could be anything. You be walking on the street and you can see anything. But like, it's like every time you go somewhere, somebody has their phone out and they're recording something. Like, when do people actually just not take their phone out and just soak it, soak it all in? Like, just soak it all. Like, if I was to go to Hawaii or anywhere overseas, amazed at the fact that, like, what, like, I ain't never seen this in my life. So it's like just soaking it all in, because we're humans. We're not gonna have our phones for the rest. We might, but we're not gonna have our phones to the day we die. It's best that you soak in the memories throughout of life itself, instead of saving it on your phone. I mean, yeah, you can save it on your phone, but when you want to dream about it, or when you want to like sit down drinking your coffee or looking out in the days and think about all the trips you've been on, think about just some, whatever. Just think about whatever. So I don't know. I think everybody should take that in consideration, because I was a little bit parched, but I think everybody should take that into consideration, man, because yeah, because a lot of people are distracted and they can't handle their stuff. Like, I was I am still trying to like get away from like being on the app so much, because Instagram, it could be like that too. Like I said, Snapchat is starting to get boring. It's just weird to me, honestly. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna delete the app and then just see how I feel, and then go on from there. But in the meantime, yeah, I am thinking about it. And if you are thinking about it, you should do it. So it's very important, I think, if you are trying to be upgrade yourself as a person, or upgrade your business, or whatever it is. I think you should take a break from social media and just understand how to control yourself, understand how to live life without looking at your phone all the time, and just tell people, like, here, I have a number. People don't know how to call. People don't know how to like text. Like, people don't know how to do nothing. Like, what is the number one dating app? And that people don't even know. If you don't even know, if you're watching on YouTube and if you're watching on Facebook Live, I want you to go in the comments right now and tell me. I'm not gonna tell you just yet, but I want you. If you're watching on YouTube, you can leave a comment. If you're watching right now live on Facebook, you can. I want you to tell me, what is the number one dating app out of all the dating apps? What is the number one dating app? So I'm gonna continue on what I gotta say, and it's the same thing as like Instagram. Like, we have so many men who believe in like these certain things about women on Instagram. Like, when you go out, when these men go out in public, they're expecting to see that girl on Instagram. They're expecting to see that girl on Instagram in person, which is no. Like, that's not how life is. Some of these girls have edits, filters. Like, that's not true. So every time you get on social media, everybody has a dang filter now, and everybody is just raw cut as life. This is, you got to enjoy life while you're still here as much as you can. And some people don't understand that, and some people probably will never understand that. And I hope they do good for themselves and do what they got to do. But I don't think people will truly understand the concept of detoxing yourself from social media and just getting away and understanding yourself and understanding that life is more important than you posting so much on social media for other people to see. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna give you one, Snapchat, for instance. I mean, why exactly do you post on Snapchat? Like, ask yourself, why exactly do you post on anything. Like, if you're not trying to like have a business or do anything like that, like what exactly are you posting for? Like, some people on Snapchat only talk to like 5 to 4 people, so all them other people you're just posting just for what? You're posting what, to get their attention, or you're posting to see what they want, like see what you want them to see what you're doing in your life. And I just think it's kind of like torture or depression in a way, because it's like, if you have friends on Snapchat, and it's like these friends didn't invite you to a certain event, then they're gonna post about it, and then look, you're gonna get sad or get mad or feel upset about what happened. And that's true. People are jealous about what other people are doing, and I think Snapchat is a perfect example of being jealous of other people's life. Like, you're seeing other people do better than you. You're seeing other people go on trips. You see other people doing all this and that in the football bat. And obviously, if you're not doing that and you're down bad with your life, you're going to get jealous as hell. And you're going to be mad at that person that you don't even know. Or if that was your friend, you're going to get jealous about them and be insecure about it because of what they're posting. And all it is just an app. Some of these people aren't even doing certain things in real life. So it's like, why believe it? Or why even see it? Or why even post it? Because at the end of the day, if you're on social media, man, you got to be the producer instead of the consumer. You got to produce the work. Like, and that's what I'm realizing on Instagram. Like, I have businesses, so which means I need to post on Instagram as much as I can. It can be a picture of me, it could be a picture of my business or anything like that. Like, I need to be a producer instead of a consumer. Like, being a consumer isn't getting me anywhere. It's wasting time, and I'm not doing anything with my life besides being a consumer with these apps that they want us to be. You gotta be the producer. Put it to the break for a side. Give yourself 6 months and handle your shit. Like, it's as simple as that, man. And it's a very sensitive topic to certain people, and certain people don't realize that. So I'm gonna answer the question, since I haven't seen any comments in the live. If you're watching on YouTube and you leave a comment, you're probably gonna see this too. But the number one dating app is Instagram. If you don't believe me, do your research on GoGoDuck, because that's what I use, is GoGoDuck. And yeah, Instagram is the number one dating app. So that pretty much sums up everything for the second topic of today's episode. Now I have a third topic, and honestly, I don't want to get like deep into it. I'm just gonna give you a little gist of how I feel about it. Maybe you can take some notes from it, or give your own opinion about it, or whatever it is. But the third topic is believe in yourself like you believe in God. And a lot of people understand this topic now because of what's happening throughout their life, or what's going on throughout life. And you gotta believe in yourself like you believe in God. If you believe in the man upstairs, and you're living it up to him, and you're praying and you're doing all that, then you should definitely do that stuff for yourself as well, because you're important as the man upstairs as well, and the man upstairs will want you to take care of yourself as well. So it's like, believe in yourself like you believe in God. It's cool, calm, and collect is that. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. And if you believe in yourself, then God's gonna believe in you. You gotta, a lot of people like to pray, but not put in the work for it. Like, if you're praying and you want to ask for something, but you're not putting in that work, how is God gonna bless you if you're not putting in the work? You gotta, you gotta show him that you're willing and you're wanting to do this with your life. So it's like, you gotta believe in yourself like you believe in God. And shout out to Mr. Organic. Check him out on YouTube, but famous and all that. But he always says that, and I understand what that means. And it's like, if you do all this work for the man upstairs, you could do that for yourself, right? So it's very important to improve yourself and do what you gotta do, man. And like I said, some people learn it late, some people don't learn it late, and they're already probably there, or they're probably getting there. And if it was easy, then everybody would do it, and nobody does it, honestly. And a lot of people want to be entrepreneurs. Like, I was talking to somebody that I work with at the airport, and I was telling him, I was like, look, for an example, everybody in this airport, let's just imagine everybody in this airport wants to be an entrepreneur. Majority of these people, 9 times out of 10, are not going to put in the work to be an entrepreneur. So it's like a graduation class. Like, if all these people had to graduate to learn how to be an entrepreneur, all these people aren't going to put in the work to be an entrepreneur, because it's a lot of work to become an entrepreneur. And I'm trying to become an entrepreneur, and I'm understanding the hard work that it takes to get there. So, man, it's a very sensitive topics on these, and for today's episode. And man, this is a very dope episode. I'm very, very proud of myself, and I'm very, very proud of all the people that support me with my podcast, man, and support me with everything I do, and they share my stuff, or they're leaving comments, man, or liking my stuff, or subscribing to my YouTube or my Spotify, or whatever it is, man, because it motivates me more to do this, man. It motivates me to go hard for y'all, man. It motivates me to go hard for myself and my pets back here and all that stuff like that, man. So I appreciate everybody that supports me. I appreciate everybody that has tuned in, man. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you go watch and like and share and leave a comment on YouTube, man. And as of right now, as we speak, my team is in a tournament right now, doing their thug thizzle and handling the work, man. So if you want to go check out more details and find out what they're streaming on, you can go check it out on Instagram at Alpha Gaming Team _. This is episode 29, man. And the topics that I went over in this episode is, number one, I went over letting others determine your life. And number two, I went cleansing yourself from any social media life or any social aspects that's going on in your life. Number three, I talked about believing yourself like you believe in God. I didn't go into deep with that, but it's just starting simple. It explains everything. And it's your boy Onte, man. I appreciate everybody, man. I see you guys next week. And peace out, man. Have a blessed night. Peace.